Well, good morning, welcome to another video. We're back. Now this is one I've been wanting to capture for a long time, so you're gonna have to hang in there with me. So today we're at yes, we're at Great Yarmouth. I said we'd be back. Wanted the weather to be a bit better, but we're back. So we're off to the model village. I'm going to take you around. I believe, from what I've been told, there is some new models here. So we're going to take a look. I'll take you with me. So come along, travel with me. Let's go and check out the old model village. So just as you come out, just paid. That was £13, just to let you know. But you can come back within 7 days and come around again. But just had to show you this. I think this is kind of similar to last time. I haven't been here since 2018 anyway. Anyway, come on. Yeah, so as I said, we haven't been here since 2018, where I did a whole load of, I did it as photographs then, so I might slip one or two of them in, but I'd rather do the fresh stuff and show you how it is today. Now I've been told there's a couple of new bits here, so we're going to take a look at them and yeah, show you what there is at Merrivale Model Village, Great Yarmouth. Now, this wasn't here last time I come. Get that. Now, was that in? I don't think that was here last time I came anyway. But yeah, planes as well. Stand for attention. We haven't done that for a long time. Anyway, better get a selfie with them, haven't we? Got to say, mate, do like the display, pretty good. And I haven't stood your attention for quite a while. Anyway, come on, let's carry on, have a look round. Yeah, we've got another interesting one here as we first come in. So, he looks a bit different, see if we can zoom this in a bit. Get him. That's quite entertaining. Anyway, let's move on round. I'll kind of do this as slow as we can because there's quite a bit of detail here. And we've picked a really good day today. Really quite warm today. As you can see what part of year we are. We're at Easter egg time. I think that's about a week away. And we'll now head up and take a look at this one here. And now at Merrivale Primary School. I'll try and get as close as we can with the old camera with these, just so you can have a look. See some of the detail on these. I was going to say, I'm trying to remember, it's been, like I say, quite several years since we've been here. But again, pretty good detail, and it is nice and clean. I know they had shut up for a while to give it a good spring clean. Let's just turn this around so we can move on to the next one. Now I did just show you this a minute ago. Take a look at them. I don't know what it is with these model villages. I've been coming to these since I was a kid, but there's just something about them you do love. Love seeing how they do it. Let's just zoom in on these and then we'll, it's me in the shadow now. This is how bright it is today. Let me come out of that a bit. Look at that. And I think the train's on its way. Can we caught this just in time? And we've got another one coming. Let's just see if I can get a bit closer in on that one for you. Look at this. I'll try and keep quiet and then you can hear it clicking. Oh, we just love a train. Please don't touch the trains, we won't. We'll be good. And a nice little blimp. Anyway, let's carry on. Now, like I say, I've been coming to Leeds since I was a kid, and I've been coming to Yarmouth since bloody hell, since about the mid-80s, early 80s. Sure, mother will correct me in that anyway somewhere. But yeah, we've been coming there a long time. So, but I don't know. Every time we come around here, I just love it. Just love how they do some of these model villages, and the little intricate models that must take ages. But come on, let's carry on and have a look further around. So we venture on to the next part, and we're looking at a bit of golf now. Like I said, I'll try and zoom in. Obviously, it looked like the alligator's got his golf club. Let me just zoom this out a little bit for you so you can capture all this, because it's a good size model village that they have here, and I want to capture as much as we can for you. I've got to admit, I'm trying to pick out what are the new bits and what are the old, because it's been so long ago. I'll be fair, I can't remember this golf course bit, and that green does look kind of new. It's either really clean or it's new. Let's just have a look at the... So you come up to the golf resort. Right there. We will move along. It looks like we've had a car accident. Just to zoom that in a bit for you. As you can see, let me just zoom one more time. There you go. Not what you want to happen to your garage door. Now, as we can see, now this is kind of how it was before, but you do have a large pond. We'll call it a river full of model in there. And the castle in the background. But yeah, let's we're going to venture over that way in a moment. But I just thought I'd take a look over as we head round on the vicinity here. Got quite a bit more to go through yet. Just to let you know as well, it is all concrete and smooth running, so you can take buggies and prams and mobility scooters, all that kind of thing. There is a couple of little quite arc bridges, but I think you should be able to get over them okay. There is a tea room and that here. There is a small little arcade, which I'll try and show you. That has all vintage art sort of machines and that in there, but we'll have a look at that when we go round. And there is a crazy golf as well, so you can kind of fill up a good morning here, especially the time you've looked at all the detail. Prices and that I'll put at the end, but please check the website, because I know they do alter through the year, and the types of tickets you can get as well. But I'll try and capture that before we head off. Anyway, come on, let's have a look at a bit more. So we're over at the sawmill now. All the guys are busy there, but you've got to watch how they put some of the titles. I saw them. Oh dear, love it. Come on. Also, the photograph I've just did, you'll see obviously because it's Easter, we've got the little Easter bunnies and that about. Let's get out of the sun now, it's a bit better. Yeah, so they've got little Easter bunnies and that about. Something for the kids to look at as they go around. So, but we'll carry on. I'm just trying to point out these new bits, and also try to remember when I was last here. Anyway, small little Easter chicks were seen, so we'll do a photograph of them, and then you've got them as you go around when you turn up there. Right, because of the sun, I'm trying to keep out of the shade here. I keep catching. I do apologise if you see me in the filming. But there, we're at the horse stables now. As we move around, just see if I can zoom in a bit on that for you. That's a bit better. But again, how the detail, how they've put the the sort of moss patches on the roof. And the farmer. And we have a shoot going on there. No, we're going to have to keep talking because we've got some music in the background. I don't want to get copyright strike, so we'll just have a look at the holiday park here. As you can see, plenty of detail again. I think this could be new. I don't remember this, I don't think, here. Or not quite how it is set out there. So, and we've got the Merrivale wheel. Obviously a bit of a copy of like the one they've got at Great Yarmouth at the moment, but you can go on. And as you can see, they're all queuing up for that. We'll just see if I can zoom in just in case I can't quite get close enough there. So, yeah. But that does look like a newly painted road, I believe. Let's just do another bit closer for you. But yeah, again, I would say good start to the season, all very nice and clean. But we'll move on to this next bit, a bit more farming and lots of Easter eggs. So, as we can see, a field of carrots and eggs. So we have a few quid in there that people have been putting in, and the wishing well. To see if I can zoom in on these guys a bit. Hopefully you can see these. And some down there. And a Jolly Roger. No, right. Not the flag, but the person. Now I believe this could be a new bit. I don't think I've seen this before. Hey, I'm in a bloody shadow again, aren't I? Let's try it this way. See if I can show you this. This is, I'm pretty certain this is new. And all the little fairies. But yeah, take a look as you come round. Like I said, I'm pretty certain this is new anyway. Yeah, nice little touch anyway. There. Let's move on. Now, as you see, as you go round, it is all, like I said, smooth paths. As you go round as well, just for people who do need to stop every now and again, there's plenty of these little benches about. As you can see, some there and some over there. I would say take a sun hat with you. It's quite exposed, as you'd expect. And as we take it back down, obviously the wheel, we've obviously come from that way round. So we come to the nursing home. Let's just zoom that in one bit for you. We'll just spin this around. And we come to a nice stately home. Looks like a wedding. And the Easter rabbits they've put in. I'll just zoom this right up for you. And you can take a look from there. But again, detail's really good. I think this one I can remember. Just zoom that a bit out for you. And Easter theme. You can just see the little chicks as well. So, police station and fire station. I think this is the same as it was before. No, I don't think there's any new paint on this one. And looks we've got a live figure moving in here. Where is he? Pigeon trotter mix in there. Okay, we'll have a look at the detail again. This one I think is pretty similar to what we had before. And another train. Now I don't think that train was here last time I came. Oh, that man. Come on. I'll just do a view of this new one. I'm pretty certain this is new, or it is for me anyway. I'll say some of these models look pretty clean, as you can see, and a new train line. I'm glad we caught it on the last one because I didn't see the train on the last bit. I do like how they've done the old house. Don't forget we've been to some, check some of my other videos out, and we've been to some places that had the original, I don't know, well, in fact I'm not going to give a year because I'm normally wrong. But the older generation of housing as opposed to some of the newer stuff as well. They've done a kind of a mix here, as you can see. We'll just do a little scan back and show you. But yeah, like I said, check this out. This is kind of at the rear of the model village, but that's definitely a new section. Now, last time I was here, we're up to the mountain part now, and then the space station, spaceship kind of thing. Look at that, that's a nice shot on it. But that, bloody hell, what do you call it? Don't you love getting old? The seating that goes up and down up to the mountain, I'm sure that normally moves. That may be moving it later on. So if you are here, hopefully that'll be working for you. As usual, we couldn't go anywhere without a protest. So obviously not too happy with space flight. Can't get away from it, can you? And as we can see, spaceship that's been here for a while now. But I'll tell you what, looked really good with the sky at the back there. I have to say. Well, like I said, we'll try and stick some photographs in as we go. Massa. Come on, let's carry on. As usual, just to keep the kids amused as well, they do have these odd little games that you can use as you go around. And I believe this one you can drive the cars about with the old steering wheel. But yeah, there are some bits here dotted around just to keep the kids amused as you go. Anyway, let's carry on. We'll look at the train station junction now. Can't beat a good old junction for us as railway buffs. Look at that, absolutely love that. Hang on, we have one coming. There we go. Look at that, just on cue. No, I'm not sure whether this is new or not, or perhaps just can't remember. I believe this is the hospital. So I'm going to have to keep talking because we've got music around the background, unfortunately. So as we come up, I may have to do some other different music over this. We'll have to have a see how it goes. But yeah, that's the St Mark's Hospital. And this is a bit that we covered earlier as well. Quickly do this. As you can see, the crowd getting ready to go on the big wheel, or Merrivale. Look at that. No, it's coming to a stop. Anyway, let's just, like I said, I'll keep talking. Hopefully this won't copyright me. So I was either at a concert, really enjoying that. Let me try and not get into the view of it, and then we'll carry on to the next one. Now we're coming up to the castle and the arena because I want to get a bit of a photograph of the castle. We're going to add some photographs in as we go anyway. So let's turn the old camera around and take a look and see how the castle looks. It has got a dragon on it now. It never used to have the dragon before. Well, I don't believe it did anyway. So anyway, take a look. Now, I believe that hotel, I believe this is new. I don't remember seeing that before. So, definitely, I'm going to say now, I'm pretty certain that's a new one. So, and then we'll come around, look at the Olympic Stadium. I'll see how far I can stretch across and show you this. But yes, again, I believe this is original, what we had before. Hopefully that'll come out okay on the old TV. And then we'll come around to the castle. And then you can look at these. As usual, we've got music playing again, so I'll have to keep talking through. But we come up to the castle, and the dragon on the castle. Let me just zoom that in. Just see if we can. Now, I'm pretty certain he wasn't there before, but I could be wrong. Like I say, I've not been here for a long time. So let's just zoom back out a little bit more. Then you can see this as well. Witch ducking. Jousting. And lots of other little different bits and pieces. Just show you up the top of this castle bit as well, one last time. And there we go. Just zoom in a bit there for you. That'll look good on the TV. Anyway, come on. So we carry on. So obviously we're starting at the castle, and this is the river, lake, whatever you want to call it here. You know, look at the fish. No, they've always been there. Perhaps not the same ones as when I was there as a kid, but yeah. And the suspension bridge. Now that's been there, I think, ever since I've been come. But yeah, good to see. Lifeboat. No, not cased a lifeboat. Let's just move that around. But yeah, lifeboat, people. And the boats that they have there as well. Again, a bit of a seashore. Now I've just zoomed us up because we're coming up to the fun fair, not too far away. So I'm going to have to keep talking because of the music, I'm afraid. So you'll have to put up with me waffling. I believe these are similar, but that's either very clean or they've laid new grass for them. So, but yeah. There's a bit of cobwebs on that car, so I suppose that's been there a while. And let's just come out, and then you can see the windmill at the top. Unfortunately, you can't see that house, it's all covered up. The house just there, it's a shame really. I don't know whether we used to go up that end or not. Can't remember now. Like I said, it's been quite a while. I do like the windmill though, that's really good. So we'll move up to the next one. Let me just zoom this out a bit for you. Again, plenty of Easter eggs ready for the children's Easter egg hunt. And we have the Star Hotel. And some people playing about on the grass as well. But I will turn this around. Again, as I said, to keep the kids amused, we do have some boat rides this time, not cars. Just catch a train going over the suspension bridge. But yeah, as I said, as we go around, there's a couple of little bits for the kids to do, just to keep them amused and keep the old revenue coming in. But there we go. But yeah, as you can see behind me, we've got the little remote control boat like they can do. So you can just, as you can see from the little wheels, you can just put your money in and control your boat. So good fun, and keeps the kids amused anyway. So come on, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to try and keep talking on this because there's just music galore, but this is a fun fair, but it's really good. I've always loved this one, and I just wanted to show you because it is really good detail. So, as we can see, we have the dodgems and the little seat thing, you know what they're called, you know what I mean. I was just hoping that should start. I'm pretty certain that moves around. So, but we've got the steam engines and big wheel, helter skelter, and some more of the older type rides as well. So I've done a bit of a mixture here. But again, really good detail, and a few Easter eggs to mix in as well. But yeah, absolutely love this. This has been here for a while, but they have developed it sort of in the time that I've been here. I was just really hoping that ride would go, but it's not going to go when you want it to, is it? Anyway, I will come back and we'll try and capture that if we can for you. Right, as usual, I don't think that ride's going. Just the luck I have. I'm pretty certain it goes around like the, like the rides normally do. You know what I mean anyway. You know what I'm saying. I'm getting bloody old for all this. Right, we're getting near the end now, near the last little bits of the model village. So I'm gonna take it slow as we go around, and we'll do a few more little bits as we come to the last part of the village. So we'll just turn this round. We'll try and capture this all in one if we can. Save a bit of editing. So I don't think there's too much music this end. So we've got the old aggregates. As you can see, all the boys are busy there, and girls. Some more Easter eggs as we come round. Let's just turn this round. And you have got a nice little water mill there, just to zoom it in a bit. So you can see that. And a little, like an antiques fair, maybe? Who knows? And we've got another wedding and another church. And again, a good old bunny next to it as well. Just to see if we can zoom in. Oh, not sure, but I think the old bride may be a bit pregnant there, maybe. Oh dear. But again, really nice and clean. Now, I've got a feeling that's a new church. I don't think that was there before. I think this could be another one of the new bits. Let me just zoom out so you can see that. I'm pretty certain that's one of the new... Yeah, I don't recall this. But again, we like a little church, follow my videos on my channel. No security mesh on there. Oh, I just love it. But yeah, nice clean church. We love a clean church, don't forget, on the channel. We'll just finish this section off. As you can see, actual water flowing through. Let me just get out of the sun again. So sunny here today, really hot today. But yeah, nice little scene, and the fishermen on there as well. So we'll move up to our last little bit, this way out, and tea room. We love a tea. Don't know whether I'll have time for a cuppa today, but we'll show you anyway. Now I've got a feeling this is new as well. I don't think this was here before. In fact, some of this looks new. There's definitely lots of more new bits than there was before. Just see if we can zoom in a bit for you. That'll look better on your TV. Just to zoom in one more time. It looks like we've got a bit of an accident going there. But yeah, cricket and football. The old Sunday afternoon on the rec. And then we'll zoom this back out and we'll come round to this section. Again, I believe this is another new one as well. Very, very clean. Yeah, that is, again, I'll take a judgment there, but I'm pretty certain that's new as well. And they definitely look new characters. This is obviously original. But again, we'd have a thatched out roof. Plenty of Easter eggs again. Obviously they won't be here in the summer, so make the most of them on the video. You know, when we're videoing this. And the dog taking a little bite. And we'll come round to these next bits. Like I said, we're on the last few models now. And again, we'll try and zoom this as much as we can just so you can see a close up of the detail. And it is pretty good detail. Bit cobwebby on some of them, but yeah, pretty good detail. I think these are still the original ones. We'll just turn this around just to show you this bit of the cricket again. Just zoom that in again for you. And then we can just see them there. And a little Easter bunny as well. And we'll come up to our last model of the day, which is, and this has been here for quite a while, the fire at the house. As you can see, the fire there, try to zoom in as much as I can, and the smoking house and the fireman at the top. I do like how they've done the effect of all the smoke. That's really good, isn't it? And they've rescued another one. And that takes us to our last model. As you can see, we've got loads of these little vintage games, old chappers. Absolutely love that. There's loads of these little vintage games. As you go around, there's absolutely loads. I can't film too much in here, but as you can see, all the old little penny games, and I suppose museum pieces now really. But yeah, you need to come and take a look. Really good. Anyway, loads of little vintage games, so you need to come and take a look. There's absolutely loads, and I can't really film too much in here. So me and Chappers, we're going to head off out, see if we can either grab a cuppa or we're going to head back and go and get one. So I'll leave Chappers here, and I'll catch you in a bit. So nice little tea room that you have each side. I think they offer pretty much everything. I'll put some menus in at the end. And obviously they have the board at the top as well with latest offerings that you never read, but obviously that'll change as we go through the year. But I'll leave the menu notices at the end of the video for you to have a look. But yeah, quite a nice setup. Really nice and clean. Okay, spot a piece at last. So much music, there's so much going on at Great Yarmouth at the moment today. You can tell summer's here. Or it is today anyway. Anyway, that was Merrivale Model Village at Great Yarmouth. I hope you enjoyed it. I do love going around there. I could go around there all year round. Just a tip. Anyway, I've been going there for years. And it's always good laugh. As you saw, there is a little penny arcade. There's modern arcades there, and there's the museum pieces as well, which are really good to play on. And there is a refreshments area, which, like I said, I'll pin in within the video at the end just so you can see. So that was £13 to get in today, but the ticket does enable you to come back in for free within a 7-day period, I believe. But again, check details online. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. It was really good to see some of the new models they've put up this year, and they've definitely had a good clean up around there, and plenty of trains going. So, but there, I will leave you in peace for the day. If you do love the content, and I've got lots more to bring to you yet, don't you worry. But yeah, tag along with me. No cost at all, but if you could subscribe and help push my channel around, and push it around your Facebook and Instagram and all other social medias, that'll be really good. So anyway, I'll leave you in peace. Have a lovely weekend, and I will catch you in the next one.